Day 12, Widow Power. Daily Devotional. Be honest. Have you ever thought that God was holding out on you for not answering a prayer the way you wanted? If you ever felt this way, you're not alone. We've all felt this way at some point in our lives, and it's no surprise to God. Whether or not you admit it, He already knows. Instead of pretending that you don't feel this way, what if you admitted and confronted it? Because however justified it seems, this type of thinking is actually a subtle lie the enemy has been telling people since the very beginning. He doesn't have any new tricks in the bag, but the old ones work just fine, so he doesn't need any new ones. The devil's been trying to create doubt around God's goodness since the very beginning. This is the basis for the very first lie in the Garden of Eden. God is holding out on you. When the devil disguised as a serpent approached Eve, he questioned God and got her wondering if he really had her best interest at heart or if he was keeping her from experiencing something good. Can't you hear him saying something today like, if God was really good, that storm would just head into the Atlantic and not hit us? Can't you hear him throwing shade at God every time someone dies, every time there's an accident or a natural disaster? He's a master of spin, and he loves trying to get us to blame God. In today's reading, you're going to see what I call the widow power in action. This vintage lady, politically correct speak for old lady, knows how to work it. Even with an unjust judge, she keeps asking until she gets what she needs. And the Bible is asking the question, if this lady can get justice from a corrupt judge through her persistence, how much more will we get goodness from God, the only one who is good? If you've questioned God's goodness, I urge you to dedicate today's fasting to getting an answer in prayer for that lie. Be honest. Tell him how you feel, and then expect to hear what he thinks on the matter. I guarantee he'd like to clear up this little misunderstanding.
One day Jesus told his disciples a story to show that they should always pray and never give up. There was a judge in a certain city, he said, who neither feared God nor cared about people. A widow of that city came to him repeatedly, saying, "Give me justice in this dispute with my enemy." The judge ignored her for a while, but finally he said to himself, "I don't fear God or care about people, but this woman is driving me crazy. I'm going to see that she gets justice, because she is wearing me out with her constant requests." Then the Lord said, "Learn a lesson from this unjust judge. Even he rendered a just decision in the end. So don't you think God will surely give justice to his chosen people who cry out to him day and night? Will he keep putting them off? I tell you, he will grant justice to them quickly. But when the Son of Man returns, how many will he find on the earth who have faith?"